There are so many great things about the Royal Grammar School, so it's difficult to distill that down into one or two things that are the best parts of that school experience. At its heart, the Royal Grammar School Guildford is led by a group of committed and enthusiastic educators who really passionately care about instilling a lifelong love of learning into RGS boys. And that, of course, feeds into the academic zeal of the school, this interest in learning more and finding out more about different subjects, which is a really fascinating thing to be part of. And of course, there's the heritage of joining a school that has a history going back hundreds of years. But more than that, by far the best thing about joining the RGS is that you become part of this community, a community of students and eventually old Guildfordians who genuinely look out for each other and want to care for each other and want to succeed together. The RGS prepared me so much for university and the rest of my life. In terms of university, for instance, basic things that you can imagine, like research skills, work ethic, and being able to structure my time are, of course, things that I've inherited from my time at the RGS. But beyond that, it's this element and focus on teamwork and respect that the RGS really delivers to everyone who steps through those doors. At its heart, the RGS is a community, and we care about each other, we respect each other, and we have compassion for each other, because there's no such thing as a typical RGS boy. We're all so diverse and different. And so as we grow up together and as we learn together, you learn to have respect for those around you and learn to embrace their differences as positives and as triumphs. The RGS Bursary programme gave me the opportunity to stay at the school I loved during a particularly difficult time for my family. My mother and father were both experiencing really severe financial hardship, and the RGS stepped in, offered to support us and introduced us to the RGS Bursary programme. At the same time, friends in my year group also reached out, offering words of advice and trying to help out in any way they could, in something that's really become what I've come to expect from the RGS, that kind of devotion and compassion we show to each other in looking out for each other and supporting each other as a community. The impact that this support had was that I was able to study at my dream university, the University of Cambridge. The Bursary programme is really important to me, and it matters because I know that sadly I'm not alone in experiencing these kind of situations. There are other boys at the school like myself, and there will be boys like myself in the future. The work of the Bursary programme in offering that kind of hardship funding and offering the funding necessary to widen access to a world-class RGS education is absolutely paramount.